We're going to head back to our studio where our meteorologist Connor Lewis will tell us what we can expect in this week's weather. Connor?
Thanks, guys. Hello, Boiler Nation. Let's take a look at our week ahead here. So I'd like to point your attention directly over here to the averages we normally expect for April. High of 60, low of 38. And look at just a few examples here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've had nearly 15 degrees above average temperatures. We deserve it after that winter, that's what I think. So let's enjoy that for the time being. It will not last forever though. We'll show you that in a little later. This map shows whether or not the NOAA Climate Center thinks if we're going to have above or below average temperatures for the next 8 to 14 days, which, by the way, is Grand Prix. I'm just getting you guys hyped up a little bit here. So we're right on the verge of being normal or a little bit below average temperatures. And also, they're predicting below average precipitation forecasts. So that's exactly what we want. So it's within 2 weeks, and next week we'll be able to tell you some quantitative forecasts about exactly what we'll be seeing. So hopefully this stands up. Averages around then about 65 degrees, so if it's a little bit below that, I think we'll be okay as long as we've got some sunny skies. And let's look at it the night ahead. So the storm that came in took all that instability away, and now we're left with very stable conditions. Look at this, 54 degrees. We're going to get very clear skies, no clouds, not going to retain any of that infrared radiation, so it's going to get very cold overnight, down to 34 degrees. But we will see some nice sun and very, very high pressure coming in that's going to make for great conditions this weekend. So like I said, this high pressure is associated with coming in after the storm. And this is what we're left with for Friday. So this is the kind of stuff that's in textbooks for Thursday that occurred. See this low pressure and this classic cold front. Takes all this dry Canadian air, pulls it down, and that's what evicted all this very moist air out of the Gulf. And that's how we saw these extremely severe storms accumulated over Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana area Thursday. And we see this high pressure that will move in. That's descending air, so it's very hard for clouds, let alone precipitation to form, and that's what we're going to see this weekend. So some upper airflow. What we need for severe weather is shear, and that's deep digs in the trough. So we're not going to see too much of that until later next week. And I want to take your attention here and look at a closed low that's going to form right around here. And that's going to come in, and that's the next potential for severe weather towards the end of next week, around Thursday actually, which we just had. So we'll see if that pans out. We're not going to see a lot of that shear for early next week. And we're going to see some more muggy conditions come up. So enjoy the dry weather Saturday and Sunday because it's going to get a lot more muggy here. We're going to see southerly winds out of the Gulf, bringing in all that precipitable water. This is what that map is. So we're going to see astounding values of upwards of an inch. So very muggy conditions. We're going to see a lot of precipitation this week. Moving ahead, weekend forecast. Like I said, very stable, dry conditions. 58, and then we're going to get some nice solar radiation, bump us up to 67 on Sunday. Any outdoor activities you can think of to do Sunday, that's your day. And like I said, we're going to see precipitation chances, thunderstorms Tuesday. So like I said, there's not going to be a lot of shear. So when these thunderstorms come up, they're basically going to kill themselves with a downdraft of the rain. But we will see some potential for thunderstorms early in the day, and then after some solar incidents, we're going to see more chance for that precipitation, lightning, later that night. And let's look at our 5-day forecast here. So like I said, chance of rain Monday early in the week. Tuesday, nothing severe, just some more thunderstorms, more rain. Above average temperatures, we're getting a lot of that southerly flow, a lot of that warm air. And then Thursday is our next chance for any sort of severe weather. We're still kind of far out to predict the convective forecast, but we will see some more of that shear, that trough digging that we need in the upper air to get that convective possibility later next week. And then Friday we get more stable air, and we'll just have to see how long that these above average temperatures stand with us. So like I said, for Grand Prix we'll have some more quantitative values for you next week. And back to you guys. Thank you.